Hey guys, what's going on? Ryan Tech Tips here, new video, and this is just going to be a real quick video for now. I'm just going to be reviewing my computer, all except one thing, the only thing that I need to get this thing running. So what I have here is the Corsair Obsidian Series 650D mid-tower case. It looks very boss-like. Got your removable fan filter, your front USB ports and your media adapter things, and your power. Right now I'm actually charging my phone. I got my Gigabyte sticker on there because that's the motherboard that I have on. And I'll show you the latches. You just pull these down, and then you can take off the side panel cover. Alright, so now you see the computer in its whole glory. Alright, let's focus. And this is my motherboard. This is the Z77X-UD5H motherboard. From what I've been told, this is actually a workstation motherboard. You can tell by the 9 SATA ports. Sorry, allergies. But really what I have in this case, in this build, is 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM by Corsair. Their Vengeance series. So I didn't want to get 8 gigs because, you know, I'm going to be gaming on this most likely. And, yeah, most likely. But I'll be gaming on this computer, and I'll probably be running some videos at the same time when I'm gaming, so I'll need all that memory that I can. Right here I have the Corsair H100 water block, and oh my, no CPU. No, I'm getting the Core i7 2700K. So this is an LGA 1155 socket. Something that's really disappointing is that I wanted to get the Core i7 3820, I believe it is, and I believe Best Buy said that that was an unlocked processor. I could be wrong. I haven't checked it out full yet. But obviously that's the 3rd generation Ivy Bridge processor, which this motherboard does support. We have an mSATA port there. We have the OCZ ZS series 750 watt non-modular power supply, which is a bummer. Because I thought that this was going to be a modular power supply, semi-modular, but it's not really a big deal because this case does have the room for the non-modular cables. And this card right here, this is, let me focus for that. This is actually, I just Sharpied over this a couple days ago. This has a bleak green PCB, and it didn't match the rest of the computer build, so I just Sharpied over that to make it black, and it actually looks like it's a legitimate black PCB. It doesn't have any Sharpie lines on it, so it looks real nice. Let's see. Okay, this is the Wi-Fi version of the UD5H motherboard. So I got the Wi-Fi card. Now what really, really sucks, in my opinion, is how many USB headers there are. There are only 2 headers, and I'm going to need 4 headers later down the road, so I'm going to need to get some external USB headers to like an internal header, and those are actually cheaper than I thought. So actually, one more thing. This is an old Ethernet card. It's from, I believe, my last build. My It wasn't a gaming build, but it was an Intel Pentium 3 build. But this is actually a pretty good, decent card for how old it is. It's a 10 by 100 speed card, so it's decent. I'm gonna be using this card to be routing for LAN parties later down the road. So this machine will be my server. So for now, I have 2 hard drives. I have the Western Digital 720 RPM hard drive. This is a 1 terabyte hard drive. And then in the back there we have a notebook hard drive. That is a 320 gigabyte Western Digital Black edition. That is a 7,200 RPM hard drive. That'll probably be just for backup mainly. But my Seagate Barracuda hard drive, that'll be, for right now, that'll be my boot hard drive. Actually, no, sorry. I just thought of this. This will be my boot hard drive because there's nothing on it. I just got it brand new for my laptop that actually does not work at the moment. And this one will be my backup because I'm not clearing anything off of this because I have probably at least 600 or 700 gigabytes of data on there, so obviously that's not going to fit on the 320. Probably in about 2 or 3 weeks, when I get back home, I'll be getting a Intel SSD. I'm not sure which version. Actually, no, not Intel. I'll be getting a Corsair F-Series SSD. I'm a fan of Corsair. I guess it doesn't really show that I'm a fan of Corsair because I only have 2 products by them. I only have the case and the water block and the memory. Actually, yeah, it does show that I'm a fan of Corsair, but I'll be getting their digital link adapter. I believe that's what it's called. The Corsair link adapter that'll control the pump, the fans, the lighting. I'll get the fan and lighting kit. That's actually pretty cheap. What else do I need to review? Oh, that's right. You don't see a graphics card. Yeah, this is my budget for this year. This actually, all of this has cost me just about $1,000, and this is, I'm still in high school, so I'm actually proud of myself for raising that much money in not even 2 months, so kudos for myself. So next year I'll be getting probably 2 graphics cards, SLI. I'm more geared towards AMD, but I could go towards NVIDIA. But yeah, I'm still new to the graphics card stuff, so everything here that I have was the easiest part, except the graphics, the CPU. Like, everything and including the CPU was the easiest part. Now I'm getting down to the graphics card, and there's just literally, there's so many out there that I really have no idea which one to get. So if any of you are watching this and watch to the end of this, let me know. You know, I'll probably be budgeting around $650 for a GPU, and that's pretty much the maximum for the GPU because I also need to get 3 monitors for next year. So, and I know how disappointing it is to hear this, but I am going to be running off of integrated graphics on this. Boo, I know, boo. I'm not a fan of integrated graphics as much as you are. But let me put the camera down. So, integrated graphics suck, yes. Like I said, budget-wise. Oh, you're probably wondering what the heck this is, but this case only has 2 intakes and 2 outtakes, so there's going to be a lot of dust being sucked in. So I took, for my last build, just some PCI Express covers here, just put them in, and on the inside they look normal. They look like they're aluminum cells. They don't really look like they go with the build, but this is what you're going to be seeing. You're not going to be seeing those brackets really, but on the outside I did Sharpie them. It looks difficult to see, but I did Sharpie them. Let's see what else. I guess I could review the motherboard real briefly since I already reviewed it. For this is a G SATA off of Gigabyte's third-party chipset. I forget what it's called, but that's for the hot swap dock on the top. You have 1, 2, 3 Intel SATA ports, and you have a third-party SATA chipset. You have 2, 4 SATA 2, 3 gigabits per second, and you have 2 SATA 3, 6 gigabits per second. And I know that these aren't best hard drives, but they're what I have for now, so I'm not going to limit them to 3 gigabits per second. I'll put it out there at, full SATA 3, 6 gigabits per second. So, the Barracuda will definitely be able to handle transferring and writing at 6 gigabits per second connection. I'm not saying it'll be transferring at that speed, but it'll the Barracuda hard drive will be able to transfer a lot faster than the Notebook 320. So, alright, well, thank you for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and actually let's do a yes for this is a good computer build, and a dislike for it could be better. Alright, thank you for watching. Make sure you rate, subscribe, like, dislike for what I just said, and thank you for watching.